can you tell me your name?
Amber Morgan.
Okay. And Amber, describe Fairfield. What's the city like and what are the people like in general?
It's a really nice city. You know, it seems like a lot of people know a lot of people. Um, it's I've been here, for a long time. I mean, and now with all the stuff that's happening, it almost seems like it's getting scarier. You used to see kids walking up and down the street, and now it's not so much. But there's a few unsolved mysteries, not mysteries, murders. Around the area. So I think people are a little scared to go outside now, which is really unfortunate. Because, like I said, people used to walk up and down the street and feel safe, and it's kind of changed a lot since I was younger.
When did you first remember meeting Katelyn?
It was ninth grade. I don't remember the circumstance, but I mean, she's always been very outgoing and talkative, and she loves everybody. I just remember I felt really comfortable with her, so we immediately got along, and we became like best friends, like really quickly.
Yeah. What were some things about her personality that you really liked?
She, like I said, she loved everyone. Her laugh was so contagious. I remember that most of all. She took time for me, which a lot of people didn't. I just loved being around her. She made you feel good. She was just a great person all around. She didn't gossip, which I can't say about a lot of people that I know even still. She just took everybody in and loved everybody.
And she really loved art. Are you also an artist?
I make jewelry, so it's on a different spectrum, but.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to see some of the art that she made in high school?
Oh yeah, I mean, she has made like so much art in these booklets. Some of it was things that she made, at Butler Tech. She printed out for me so I could have it. But I loved having her artwork. It was very special.
Did you guys stay pretty close throughout high school?
Yeah. I mean, when she started Butler Tech, I actually lived down the street across from the middle school. And the bus would take her from Butler Tech and drop her off at the middle school. So she would walk across the street and just come over and hang out until her parents could pick her up. And yeah, I mean, we were together all the time. It kind of, slowed down more when she started going to the Art Institute, because she was keeping herself so busy between that and work and, everything. But, oh God, yeah, we spent so much time together.
What are your memories of the first few times you met John and saw them together?
They seemed like they were so in love, It was like the perfect relationship that everybody wanted. You could just tell that they loved each other, and it was very sincere.
And did they have plans to move to Colorado?
Yeah. I can't remember when they were supposed to move, but yeah, they had planned on moving. I think they might have had jobs set up. At least they had plans for what they wanted to do, once they got there. I think a big group of friends was going to move, like they were all going to move together.
Then we flash forward to her disappearance. Can you take me through how you heard about that, where you were, and the feelings that you were encountering during that?
Yeah, I was on Facebook. I believe I was at home, and Mary Holleran had posted something. If you hear from Katelyn, please contact myself or John. And I was like, what's going on? Like, I immediately contacted John because I thought it was like a joke or something, and he told me that, she hadn't contacted anybody since, like midnight or around then, the night before. And, I thought to myself, this has to be a misunderstanding. Like, she wouldn't just up and leave, or, of course, you don't want to assume the worst at first, so, you're just, it's going through your mind like, no, this is a misunderstanding, there's no way.
Then a few days go by and it's still sinking in.
Mm-hmm.
No one knows what's happened to her. At that time, are you coming up with any ideas or theories on your own what could have happened with her?
Oh my God, so many. To me, it appeared that it was somebody that knew her, because she's a smart girl. And she wouldn't just walk up to the door, and open the door for somebody that she doesn't know. And then there was all this, like, I hate to say it, the sex slavery things going on, around the area. And she's such a beautiful person and a beautiful girl, that flashed through my mind and that terrified me. But more than anything, it was that it had to have been someone that she knew. I don't know. There was just so many things running through my head.
And virtually everyone loved her, so it's really hard to imagine somebody to do that, wouldn't it?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, there's not one person that I could think had a stink with her,
As she was missing, did you get the opportunity to participate in any searches or put posters out?
Yeah, I searched it was the second search that I got to attend. The first one, I think I was at work and I met up with everybody at the end of it. I did some searching around with some of her friends, and I don't remember if John was there or not. We searched all around Fairfield, all the parks and stuff that we could think of, and that took like a huge emotional toll on all of us. And I went out with some friends and put up posters and stuff like that all around the city, like anywhere I could see an open spot,
You no doubt saw her father and some of her other relatives at the searches and throughout the process. What was that like, communicating with them or seeing them at that point?
I honestly kept my distance from them because I know sometimes saying nothing can be better than saying something, especially when you don't know what to say. I believe I did say hi to them. A few friends, we got this thing together for a tie-dye, because she loved colors and she's a very colorful person, so we thought maybe getting the community together and making tie-dye shirts would be a good thing. And I believe I thanked him for coming, because he was there, which was really amazing.
As everybody was wondering what could have happened, some people started to speculate that John might have had a hand in it. What kind of person is he? Do you have a lot of positive things to say about him?
Yeah, I mean, he was always there for Katelyn in the beginning. A lot of people say that, he didn't seem like he was there once she went missing. But I did spend a lot of time with him after that. Being on the inside, it was different to me, I mean, he opened up to me about it. He told me all the time that he missed her and loved her and just wanted her back. There were some tears between both of us. And we just talked for hours on end about it, and he's always seemed innocent to me.
And then a few more months go by, and then everyone gets the news that everybody had been dreading. Her remains are found. Do you recall where you were when you heard the news?
Yeah, I was on my way to the bank. I was cashing in some change. Like, I had a big old bucket of change, and my boyfriend called me and said that it could be Katelyn, and just something in me knew that it was her. There was no doubt in my mind that it wasn't. I called everyone I knew and told everybody, to watch out for the news for me because I wasn't home, to see if anything popped up there. And I got home and started looking up the area of where it was found, and it was on Big Cedar Creek Road. and it was on the way to Brookville, which I found odd. It was on a back road. Um, I just researched everything I could, and then I found out it was her, and it was a relief, but at the same time it was devastating. It was a relief because knowing that she wasn't in a basement in shackles, or, being shipped across the world, she was at peace, but at the same time, she's not alive anymore, and who knows what happened.
You weren't familiar with that area, and your group of friends weren't, were you?
The only thing I associated it with was John's family had property out there. But I mean, anybody in the group of friends that's been to that house may have known that area. Yeah.
Just about everybody we've spoken to said that generally the group of friends, including Katelyn, would do some recreational drugs, some pretty light stuff. Over the last few months, some people have kind of speculated, and maybe the media has, that there could have been some harder drugs involved, maybe some experimentation on her end, maybe even kind of by herself. Did she seem like the person that would ever want to try anything beyond marijuana or mushrooms?
I mean, she never expressed that to me. I mean, she was a smart girl. She had so much going for her. I would think that she wouldn't do something like that, but you just never know. I mean, I've heard about these beautiful young women that, they're cheerleaders. They have a scholarship to college. They've had a great family, and they end up using heroin, I guess just out of curiosity, and end up dying from overdose. So, I can't say for sure that she wouldn't, but it just, like, in my heart, I feel like she wouldn't do something like that, But, like I said, you just don't know.
Were there anybody in your core circle of friends that did those kind of hard drugs that you immediately thought, oh, this might be a tipping point?
I mean, maybe one person, but as far as I knew, they were trying to get clean. I don't know if they fell off the bandwagon or, but I generally don't associate with people that, do like heroin and hard drugs like that, because I've seen what it does to people, and I don't want to be involved and get, myself in a bad situation with these people,
In general, what kind of job do you think that Fairfield Police are doing with the investigation?
From the outside, it seems like they're almost doing nothing. Maybe I'm wrong, but from how it's been going, it seems like they know that they've done wrong. I mean, it took them, 3-4 days to secure the townhome, and everybody knows if they've seen any type of crime show that the evidence is lost in that amount of time. And then, like, somewhere on Facebook, I found this interesting. I don't know why I had never thought about this, but they wouldn't release any information to anybody, like where her phone pinged off last, so they could know where to start searching. To me, it's like, they know that they've done wrong and they're embarrassed about it. But it seems like they've done, not much to figure anything out.
Do you think the case will ever be solved?
I would like to think so, of course. I mean, who wouldn't? But I'm hoping with the private investigator that's working on it, he seems to have gotten a lot of information out of people. So I have high hopes.
And when you think about your memories of Katelyn nowadays, what immediately spring to mind?
Just her amazingness, she loved everybody, like I said. She was just such a great person. It kind of tears your world apart knowing that someone so good was taken from us so soon. I don't know, it's just her artwork and her colorfulness and her laugh and just everything good.
Were you able to attend the funeral at the high school?
I was, yeah.
What are your memories of that day?
It was great to see everybody come together, but that's really when it like hit all of us, I think. It was sad. It was very sad, but you know, we all just tried to celebrate her life and not be sad and not cry, and you know, I think we all did a good job of holding ourselves together.
My last question is there anything I haven't asked you about that you'd like to mention about either Katelyn or the case or anything in general?
I just hope that, you know, whoever did it just realizes, you know, what they've done to the community. I mean, like I said, people are scared to even walk outside. All women my age, you know, we're afraid to go out by ourselves. It really messes with your peace of mind. And I just hope that they come forward, you know, not for me, not for the lady next door, you know, for Katelyn, for the community, for her family. 'Cause I can't imagine, you know, what they're feeling, you know, how, you know, lost they feel.